today we are going to talk about banning plastic straws and bags. What comes to mind when you picture plastic straws and bags? Do you envision a fruity drink with a big curly straw? Or maybe you're thinking about a time when your plastic bags ripped as you were walking out of Publix because everything in them was way too heavy. Most of us use plastic straws and bags on a very regular basis because, well, they're everywhere. Now, picture this. A beach is covered with pollution, most of which contains plastic and straws. Do you picture sea life and animals dying? Does the thought of our overly polluted oceans and beaches resonate with you? You can make a difference right now. There are organizations all over the world just begging for volunteers to jump up and do what they can to stop this ever-growing problem. We can work together to do our part in banning plastic straws and bags. Now take a look at this picture of the sea turtle. Everyone remembers this cringe-inducing video that went totally viral showing a team of scientists that spent nearly 10 minutes pulling the straw out of this little guy's nose. Now, if that doesn't make you want to jump up and do something to help, I don't know what will. According to Surfrider Foundation, plastics are all around us and a part of our everyday life. But single-use plastics, which you use for a few minutes and then discard, have created a major pollution problem. Our ocean is filling up with plastic trash, choking fish and marine life, and even entering the human food chain. Banning plastic straws and bags may seem far off, but every day we can take steps towards a common goal. The banning of plastic straws and bags has become a topic of discussion and considered strongly since countries are trying to help cut down on pollution. Today I will explain some problems associated with the use of plastic straws and bags. Then we will discuss some possible solutions to decreasing pollution. And finally, we'll go over some action steps that can be taken now to ban plastic straws and bags. First, we'll discuss some of the problems associated with the use of plastic straws and bags. According to the Get Green Now Foundation, a small plastic straw, it's something that comes with most beverages we order. Though at first, this small straw may not seem like a lot, when its usage is added up over time, plastic straws create a big problem for the environment. Let's discuss some problems associated with the use of plastic straws and bags. And these are just a couple. The Get Green Now Foundation goes on to say plastic straws are the 11th most found ocean trash. It takes up to 200 years for a plastic straw to totally decompose. Each year, 1 million seabirds and 100,000 marine animals die from ingesting plastic. If an animal eats too much plastic, it can actually starve to death. Also, when plastic straws are littered into the ocean, they collect in large garbage patches. Marine animals can get tangled up in the large patches, causing harm or death. According to Surfrider Foundation, plastic is not made to pollute the ocean, but there are up to 13 million tons of plastic entering marine waters each year. Now that you have some knowledge of the problems associated, let's discuss solutions we can become involved in right now. Surfrider Foundation also states that the solution is to move away from a throwaway culture and reuse our everyday products like bags, mugs, and straws. In order to do our part, help cut back on pollution, we can monitor our everyday use. We can also help with a community cleanup and recycling in our local community. And finally, we can get the word out there. Instead of being part of the problem, we can educate ourselves on how to become part of the solution. A couple of examples of ways to cut back are reusable metal straws. They also have bamboo straws, biodegradable straws. Another way is paper bags or reusable bot bags instead of plastic. If you can't volunteer right now at organizations such as the Beaches Go Green, they are always accepting donations. We can also learn to recycle in our community. Check out beachesgogreen.org to learn more about recycling and what you can do in your community right now. Now that you have a good base knowledge about the pollution problems and ways that we can all pitch in to help, let's discuss possible steps to take to help get rid of plastic straws and bags forever. So steps we can take now may affect the planet for generations to come. As a community, making a difference can happen. We have to show through our everyday actions that even the smallest steps make a difference. We continue to educate others on these topics and bring light to the need for further restrictions. Some areas have already started banning plastic straws and bags. According to the NRDC, Washington, D.C. has banned plastic straws. This ban is part of a larger citywide goal to reduce waste by 80% in 2032. In August 2014, California became the first state to enact legislation, imposing a statewide ban. The bill also required a 10-cent minimum charge for recycled paper bags, reusable plastic bags, and compostable bags at certain locations. So, how many people do you think would continue their use of straws and bags if all of a sudden there was a fee attached? Not many. Also, you can sign your local pledge now, and remember, always order your drink without a straw. It's a small step that goes a long way for ocean health. So today I have explained to you the problems associated with the use of plastic bags and straws. Then we discussed some possible solutions to decreasing pollution. Finally, we reviewed action steps we can take now to help cut back and altogether ban the use of plastic straws and bags. So, as previously mentioned, by decreasing our overall use, we can ultimately reach our goal of banning plastic straws and bags completely. The entire world is suffering from the effects of pollution. Ecosystems and wildlife across the globe are affected. Now, ask yourself, what can I do to help? Well, if saving the entire planet seems a bit out of reach, try starting small. Start by making little changes in your everyday life. Based on what you've learned here today, we know that small steps can make a huge difference. By choosing to limit your use of plastics, plastic straws, bags, and other plastic-containing products, you are becoming part of the solution. Want to take it a step further? Give back to your local organizations and help volunteer at local cleanups. Educate yourself on this growing problem so that you can help to educate others. And finally, the end and overall goal is for plastic bags and straws to be banned completely. We are certainly on our way. Every little step will help to get us there. Just like Washington, D.C., among others, have already banned, we could be next. Go sign a local petition. Let's work together, and soon plastic straws and bags will be banned here in Jacksonville, Florida.